Right, everyone, so here we are, we're starting the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm ready for it, Tyler's ready for it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But I'm not ready for it. What are you eating? How'd you get there? Why is it so big?
Oh, well, that's a very good question, young Joel. Let me tell you and show you how.
Yesterday,
Hungry Hollow invented the Cuckoo's Nest Challenge back in 2011. During that year, there were 2 winners. By 2012, foodchallenges.com had documented the challenge at 6.5 pounds. Here's a picture back from 2012 when the challenge definitely looks approximately 6.5 pounds. In fact, here's another one. You see, probably about 3 pounds of burgers, 3.5 pounds of fries. Then, by 2014, we see there appears to be getting a little bit more fries and poutine action. And by 2015, perhaps because we now had a liberal government, this challenge blew up. Without a doubt, the poutine, the fries, at least doubled in size. The burgers, well, that remains debatable. And lastly, coming into 2017, same thing. Challenge is big and the Cuckoo's Nest is crazier than ever. And now back to the modern day.
Hey everyone, Joel Hansen here today with my friend Tyler Barron. This has been a while. Me and Tyler have been trying to set up this challenge for like almost a year now. So finally we're gonna get it done. We're here at the one and only Hungry Hollow Smokehouse and Grill. So we're here to do their Cuckoo's Nest Challenge. I don't know how much this thing weighs. It's reported about 8-ish pounds. It used to be like 6. It's always getting bigger, so we're gonna go see what we can do. We do have 1 hour to complete it. There is a record of 26 minutes when the challenge was back at like 6 pounds. Now again, it's like at least 8. So we're gonna go see what we can do. It'll be a lot of fun. Ready for some eating, Tyler?
I'm so ready, man. I'm so hungry. Take it down.
Went to the gym. We're ready to eat, so let's go!
The challenge itself was comprised of 3 dream burgers, which were burgers with cheese, bacon, and lots of pulled pork on them, where the poutine was called a redneck poutine, so it had the addition of pulled pork.
Right, everyone, so here we are, we're starting the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm ready for it, Tyler's ready for it. I'm gonna take these burgers off the poutine because we'll leave those as a treat for later after we get through this, I don't know, like 7-8 pounds of poutine. So let's start at the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time started. All right.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you very much. Have fun, Tyler.
Thanks, man. You too. Bottoms up.
Hey everyone, welcome to one of the craziest challenges I have ever attempted. I could say it's absolutely cuckoo. So going into this challenge, me and Tyler were told it was approximately 8 pounds of food. We were anticipating it may be a little bigger than that, and let me explain why. But I'll preface it by saying, I don't think anybody's trying to deceive us or anything. I think you just have to think of it very critically. So if the challenge was originally 6.5 pounds whenever it was brought to life, we'll say, 7-8 years ago, by all means the challenge has gotten bigger. So let's say they doubled the fries. So now we're looking at approximately 5 to 6 pounds of fries, 3 pounds of burgers. That's 8 to 9 pounds. Let's say 8 for the sake of this conversation. So there's your 8 pounds of food. What you also have to factor in is we'll say 3 to 4 cups of gravy on the fries, plus the minimum ½ pound of poutine cheese, which would put us up at least another 2 pounds. So now we're at 10 pounds. It was previously 8. Then at least the pound of pulled pork that was also on the poutine. So we're at 11 pounds. And I think this challenge was a minimum 11 pounds. It was big. It was tasty, but it was really, really big. So as you see, we're approximately 7 minutes in, and we got a good portion of the poutine down. But if you watched when we were breaking into it, how little our handfuls really made a difference to that brick, that compressed brick of fries. Additionally, going into this challenge, I knew, and Tyler fully admitted, he's not a food challenge doer or a really competitive eater. He's just a guy who likes to eat. So, again, we're going by, maybe the challenge would be like 8-ish, 9-ish pounds, maybe 10. So take that into consideration for the following. Last thing that has to be mentioned. Those 2 winners in 2011 were the only winners out of 200 attempts. That's right, the success rate of this challenge is 1 out of 100. And guess how much it cost? I'll give you a little hint. The word 100 is in the price tag. So at this point, approximately 20 minutes in, after going hard for the first bit, we were starting to slow down a bit. We were feeling it. Between the two of us, we consumed minimum, I'd say, 8 pounds of food at this point, or about 8 pounds of food, to which we still had 2 to 3 pounds of poutine left on that plate, because that was the heaviest part. Those fries there were absolutely soaked in gravy, pulled pork, and just, yeah, they were really heavy. We had 1 full burger left, and Tyler had about a half a burger left on his plate. Tyler was slowing down, he had to stop, and I was totally okay with that because we didn't want him throwing up. He was starting to suffer flavor fatigue a lot, and although we know he doesn't really do food challenges, he did a really good job. I put the plate on top of the poutine to try to keep it warm because we're talking French fries, absolutely soaked to the bone in gravy, and it's getting cold. It was not very palatable. The burger was also cold, so I really just had to dig deep, push it in, try to mix in some flavors, and just hope I could pull it off at this point. Because to be halfway through the challenge and still have probably 3.5 pounds of food left, well, especially when I had to finish it myself, was starting to get a little tight.
Two hours later.
So we're about 35 minutes left. We're 35 minutes in. We're heading through it. We have a burger left. There's not much poutine. I have it under the plate to keep it warm. Tyler has like a quarter burger on his plate. We have like 24 minutes left.
Still lost the time. This guy's doing the heavy lifting right now.
There's been a number of times in the past where I've consumed 8 pounds of food, such as the time I consumed 8 pounds of pumpkin pie in just over 10 minutes. And by this point, I felt like I consumed about 8 pounds of food, and we still had a ways to go. I was really filling up. Tyler was filling up, so much so that he couldn't even eat anything, really. The flavor fatigue was getting to him, and even though he was burping a bit, he just
couldn't stomach it. Whereas to combat the monotonous nature of the taste of gravy and all my flavor fatigue, I had to use more flavored liquids to get it down, which just diminished my capacity even more. Yeah, it was, things were getting a little sticky. It was a sticky situation, I guess you could say. Pun intended. 19 and a half minutes left. One handful of poutine, one burger, and just a little bit on Tyler's plate.
Home stretch.
Home stretch is right.
Peachy. Just peachy. Yeah.
We're this close now.
How are you feeling? Are you decent still?
Let's just get it done.
Let's just go get down, okay.
Like I said, just don't get sick. All this will be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to myself. That'll take a couple minute break.
I'll save it for after.
"2,000 years later."
We got 15 and a half. We have like 16 minutes left. All the poutine is finally done. Just this burger. A little bit of Tyler's plate.
Still a little bit on my plate.
I didn't mention this before, but this challenge cost over $100. And yes, we paid in advance. Not only for the price, but for my own pride, I was going to throw up all over that table before I gave up. I was not kidding around. And if you ever have thought that you've seen an intense Joel, a Joel with pure dedication in his eyes, a Joel willing to give his all, you have not until you've seen the rest of this video.
Uh. 9 minutes left.
Doing great, guys. Come on. I want some new faces up there on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, just try to keep it down right now.
Can we get a cup of ice? Just ice?
Laura. We'll get a cup of ice. Just ice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Another good tip.
Three minutes left. Good?
Yeah.
One eternity later.
Grab a bucket.
I'm not rooting for them.
Just check. We're done over a swallow, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Jeez.
And you had a minute and 18 seconds left.
All right. Thank you.
Sit down now, relax.
You need to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, take that to the bathroom maybe you want to just go to the washroom.
I'll be back.
Go down the hall.
All right, everyone, so we just finished. With like a minute to spare. That was hard. That was really big. Anyway, we will probably both be visiting the bathroom. With that, everyone, until next time, happy eating. Thanks for joining. Ah, there we go. That was a lot of food. A lot of food. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did.
Thank you. All right, everyone, so we did finish the challenge. We are the third winners out of over 190 attempts, and the last winner was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was quite some time.
But anyway, that was a lot of fun. Huge thanks to everybody here at the Hungry Hollow, especially Mike, the owner. He really made it worthwhile. Definitely helped us out. Staff here were great. The food was good. And now we got to run. At least I have to run. But it was great meeting Tyler. It was a lot of fun. We'll do something together in the future. Just something that won't be so big, maybe.
Something a little bit, maybe a salad?
Yeah,
Salad and chills?
Salad, some donuts or something.
Cool, sounds good.
So everybody, thanks again. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and until next time,
Peace out.
happy eating.
Again, huge thank you to my friend Tyler for coming out, trying this challenge. It really tested both of us. Again, huge thanks to everybody at the restaurant, all the patrons, the staff. Again, extra special thanks to Mike. This is a really good challenge. It's a hard challenge. The food there is exceptionally tasty, and I would definitely recommend going and checking out Hungry Hollow if you are at all in Ontario. The challenge has never been completed solo, but Mike, if you ever want to actually weigh the challenge out to be 6.5 pounds, I promise you I will come do the challenge solo and hopefully beat that record of 26 minutes by myself. Thanks again, everyone.